All right, people, you know it is serious if there is a countdown clock, and there is indeed a countdown clock for Girl Scout cookie season.
Yay.
I know, right? Because we all love it. Okay, so yes, we are under what now? 7 hours and stuff to go until the season starts. All things sugar is here.
And I see the countdown is all about the new cookie, the
Right.
Adventureful.
And you tried them.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
They're
We
did.
delicious.
Amazing.
Bob.com.
Yes.
Okay, it is brownie, it is caramel, but of course it's just one of the newest cookies around. This is the Meet the Cookies page, because why wouldn't you want to meet the cookies? There are 12 of them. There are some original cookies on there, then there are some relatively new ones in the cookie lineup. Can you pick just one that is your favorite? Is that possible?
Impossible for me.
Impossible, but I have like a top 3.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
can do that.
honestly, the new one that we tried, I think that's my favorite.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
in my
that's
top
how
three.
good it was.
It was good, Tanya.
It
Okay,
was life-changing.
besides the Adventurefuls, what are in your top 3?
I like the tag-alongs.
Yeah, those
Because
are
I
good.
love Reese's cups, so
Okay.
they kind of like remind me
What's
of
the
that.
ones, because I know they change names, don't they, Tanya? So there's ones that have like the coconut and the
That's
chocolate.
the
the
Samoas.
Samoas
Okay.
are
Or
my
Caramel
favorite.
Delights, whichever.
Yes, that's my
Okay.
favorite. And then I also like plain old shortbread, which nobody likes but me.
I love shortbread. That's
Oh,
my
good,
favorite.
good.
Okay, now there's some disagreement each year about what the cookies are called. We just started talking about that, right? For example, my favorite is the shortbread, or what's called the trefoils. On the website, you'll see both names, but the details, they're a little different. The reason, there are 2 bakeries that make all the Girl Scout cookies, ABC Baker and Little Brownie Baker. The Girl Scout Council says the recipes and the ingredients may differ slightly, but the cookies are similarly delicious. Interestingly,
okay.
cookies are sold by weight, like in the box. So one baker may put 30 smaller cookies in the box, the other may only have 25 slightly larger cookies.
I did
That
not
is
know
interesting. I
that.
really did
Yeah.
not know that. So it's just 2 different bakeries making the same cookie, so that's why they have different names.
That's why they have different names, slightly different ingredients,
Yeah.
slightly different calorie counts, slightly different serving counts.
Gosh.
My mind is blown right now.
Yeah,
I always
absolutely.
wondered. I thought it was like a regional thing because I call tagalongs tagalongs. My husband calls them peanut butter patties. So
Right.
I was always curious, and now I know.
And
All
now
I
you
can-
know.
All I think of is dollar signs.
I know, right?
Think
Speaking
about-
of which, what is the going rate for cookies this year? Do you know?
I don't remember.
$2.30. I'm just guessing.
No.
Oh, girl.
It's like $7.
Okay.
$5?
There are 11 Girl Scout councils. Each sets their price depending on their area. The Peaks to the Piedmont Council, it is $5 a box.
Oh.
Oh,
I
that's
thought it
not
was
bad.
more than that. Okay.
It's
That's
$5
pretty
a
good.
box. Now, it's a little bit pricier than the normal cookie that you would get on the shelf, but they're Girl Scout cookies, right?
right.
Going to a good cause.
It is. Okay, now I leave you with a look back at history. Okay, this is worth taking a gander at for yourself later on. So let's roll this video so you can see it. The archives, they walk you through the beginning in the 1910s when the Girl Scouts preserved fruit. Then door-to-door sales of cookies happened in the 1920s. And when we scroll down, we see in the 30s, a box of cookies, it was 23 cents. By the 1950s, there were 3 kinds of cookies: Thin Mints, shortbread, and a sandwich cookie. By the 70s, there were 7 different cookie options. In the 90s, we got our first low-fat and sugar-free selections. In 2014, Girl Scouts went online. Oh, and this is an oldie but a goodie. Let's listen.
The cookies are here.
Madame.
Oh, the cookies are here. The cookies are here.
I love these 70s commercials. They're fantastic. And there's your look at history as we go to break.